The most important race in Sportscars has its initial entry list announced for the 2025 edition with a huge number of cars. 62 cars will be competing at the 24 Hours of Le Mans this year, 21 in the Hypercar, 17 in the LMP2 and 24 in the LMGT3. In Le Mans this year, we will see a huge number of brands involved and also a great number of the high-level drivers competing at the most important race in motorsports. So let's check now all the teams confirmed for the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2025. Let's start with the Hypercar, which is the top class of the FIA WEC. After two last exciting editions in 2023 and 2024 with great battles, in 2025 is expected not being different, and we hope we also have great battles for the overall win. For this year, we will not have Isotta Fraschini and Lamborghini, but we will see Aston Martin Valkyrie as a newcomer in the top class at Le Mans. 21 cars and 8 different brands are confirmed at the Hypercar class at the 24 Hours of Le Mans this year. So what about to know all the drivers and teams confirmed for the 24 Hours of Le Mans this year? So let's check them now. Beginning with Alpine with only 2 cars which are full season in WEC. In the car number 35 the drivers confirmed are Paul-Loup Chatin, Ferdinand Habsburg and Charles Milesi. And in the sister car number 36, we will see Fred Makowiecki, Jules Gounon and Mick Schumacher. Aston Martin is the newcomer brand in the Hypercar at Le Mans this year and will also have only 2 cars which are full season in WEC and operated by Heart of Racing. In the car 007, Harry Tinknell, Ross Gunn and Tom Gamble are the drivers. While in the sister car No. 009, the drivers are Alex Riberas, Marco Sorensen and Roman De Angelis. BMW will have only 2 cars at Le Mans with the WEC full season efforts operated by WRT and unfortunately will not have a third car coming from IMSA which is operated by Team RLL. In the car number 15, the drivers confirmed are Dries Vanthoor, Kevin Magnussen and Rafael Martiello. And on the sister car number 20, we will have René Haast, Robin Freins and Sheldon van der Linde. Toyota is also another manufacturer which will also have only 2 cars which are full season efforts in WEC. In the car number 7, the drivers are Kamui Kobayashi, Mike Conway and Nick de Vries. And in the sister car number 8, the drivers are Brendan Hartley, Rio Hirakawa and Sebastian Buemi. Porsche in Le Mans this year will have 4 cars this year, 2 less compared to 2024. Porsche Penske will be bringing a third car to Le Mans due to winning the IMSA GTP Championship in 2024. And there's a single car which will be a customer operation by Proton Competition. In the car number 4 which is a car exclusive for Le Mans race, Felipe Nasser and Nick Tandy are only the drivers confirmed. A third one will be announced in a late date, but there's a big possibility to be Pascal Wehrlein, who competed for JDC Miller with Porsche 963 at Daytona and is a Porsche driver in Formula E. In the car number 5 which is a WEC full season effort, the drivers will be Julian Anlauer, Mathieu Jaminet and Michael Christensen. In the car number 6, the drivers will be Kevin Ester, Lawrence Vanthoor and Matt Campbell. And in the car number 99 which is operated by Proton Competition, the drivers are Neil Yanni, Nico Pino and Nico Vahoni. Cadillac will also have 4 cars competing in Le Mans, being 2 by Hertz Team Jota which is full season in WEC and 2 more coming from IMSA with Action Express returning with the 311 and also Wayne Taylor Racing, which will finally compete in Le Mans for the first time. In the car number 12 by Hertz Team Jota, the drivers are Alex Lynn, Norman Nato and Will Stevens. In the sister car number 38, Earl Bamber, Jenson Button and Sebastian Bourdais are the drivers. In the car number 101 operated by Wayne Taylor Racing, Felipe Albuquerque and the Taylor brothers Jordan and Ricky will be the drivers. And in the car number 311 Cadillac Whelan operated by Action Express, Felipe Drugovich, Frederick Vesti and Jack Aitken are the drivers. Peugeot will have only 2 cars competing in Le Mans which are the full season effort in WEC. In the car number 93, the drivers are Jean-Eric Verne, Mikkel Jensen and Paul Di Resta. And in the sister car number 94, Loic Duval, Malte Jacobsen and Stoffel van Dorn are the drivers. And finally Ferrari, which will have 3 cars competing in Le Mans, and all of them are WEC full season efforts. In the car number 50, which is a factory car, the drivers are Antonio Fuoco, Miguel Molina and Nicholas Nielsen. In its sister car number 51, the drivers are Alessandro Pier Guidi, Antonio Giovinazzi and James Collado. And in customer car number 83, the drivers are Phil Hansen, Robert Kubica and Ife Yi. Le Mans is the only race we will see the LMP2 cars competing in WEC this year because the class is still important for the 24 hours of Le Mans. 17 cars are confirmed for the race in the 2025 edition, 2 more compared to last year. All the teams will be using an Oreca 07 prototype. So what about now in discovering which teams and drivers will be competing in Le Mans this year? So let's check them now. The first team is Iron Lynx Proton using the number 9. Jonas Reed is the only driver confirmed and he's silver rated. The second car confirmed is the number 11 Proton Competition, which is Pro AM with a bronze driver being mandatory. The only driver confirmed is Giorgio Roda, who is bronze rated. The third car confirmed is the number 16 RLRM Sport, which was the ELMS LMP3 champion in 2024 and will also be in the Pro AM category. The bronze driver Michael Jensen is the only one confirmed. The fourth car confirmed is the number 18 IDEC Sport. In this one, Jamie Chadwick is the only driver confirmed for the silver mandatory seat. While in its sister car number 28, Paul Lafargue is the only driver confirmed and also in the silver mandatory seat. The sixth car confirmed is the number 22 United Autosports. Ringer van der Zonde is the only driver confirmed. And in its sister car number 23, which is a Pro AM entry, we will have Daniel Schneider, Ben Hanley and Oliver Jarvis as the drivers. Nielsen Racing will also join the LMP2 grid at the 24 Hours of Le Mans with the number 24 also as a Pro AM entry. The drivers are Naveen Rao, Chem Balikbasi and Colin Braun. Algarve Pro Racing will also compete the 24 Hours of Le Mans with 2 cars. In the number 25, we will have Matthias Kaiser, Lorenzo Fluxa and the 2023 F2 champion Teo Porcher, who will be making his debut at Le Mans in his home country. While in its sister car number 45 as a Pro AM entry, we will have George Kurtz, Alex Quinn and Nicky Katzberg as the drivers. And then comes TDS Racing number 29, which is also a Pro AM entry. The only driver confirmed is Rodrigo Salas in the mandatory bronze seat. The next entry is the number 34 Inter-Europol competition, which will have the 2024 IMSA Jim Truman champion Nick Bull. And his teammates will be Jean-Baptiste Simonar and Luca Giotto. And in its sister car number 43, which was the ELMS LMP2 runner-up last year, we will have Jakub Smichowski, Tom Dillman and Nick Yellowly. CLX Pure Racing will also be competing at Le Mans this year with the number 37. For a while, we have only Alex Malikin and Tom Blomqvist confirmed. At the VDS Pawnee Racing number 48, Oliver Gray is the only driver confirmed. The penultimate team in the LMP2 class is the number 155 AF course, which was the ELMS LMP2 Pro AM champion in 2024. Francois Heriot is the only driver confirmed at the moment. And finally, the last team in this list is the AO by TF number 199, which is the ELMS LMP2 champion in 2024. PJ Hyatt and Dane Cameron are the only drivers confirmed. Now finally the LMGT3, which is the GT class and uses a Pro AM lineup with a bronze, silver and a gold or platinum driver and promises to be very competitive too. LMGT3 class will have 24 cars confirmed at Le Mans this year, 1 more compared to last year, and also 9 brands confirmed, with Mercedes being a newcomer but Lamborghini leaving. So what about now discovering all the teams and drivers confirmed at the LMGT3 class in Le Mans? So let's check them now. Aston Martin in the LMGT3 will be represented by 2 teams, which are Racing Spirit of Le Mans and Heart of Racing. In the number 10 Racing Spirit of Le Mans, Derek de Boer, Eduardo Barrichello and Valentin Hassiclot are the drivers. While in the number 27 Heart of Racing, Ian James, Zach Robichon and Mattia Drudi are the drivers. BMW in the LMGT3 at Le Mans will once again be represented by WRT with 2 cars. In the number 31 under a name of the Ben Team WRT, the drivers will be Yasser Shaheen, Timur Boguslavsky and Augusto Farfus. And in the sister car number 46, Ahmad Al-Hardy, Valentino Rossi and Kelvin van der Linde are the drivers. McLaren will only be represented by United Autosports with 2 cars in 2025 at the LMGT3 and will not have a third car like last year. In the car number 59, James Cottingham, Sebastian Baud and Gregoire Saucy are the drivers. While in the sister car number 95, we will have Darren Leung, Sean Gelael and Marino Sato. Lexus will be represented by a Cody's ASP team and will also have 2 cars only at Le Mans. In the car number 78, the drivers are Arnold Robon, Finn Gersitz and Ben Barnicoat. And in the sister car number 87, Petru Umberescu, Clemens Schmid and Jose Maria Lopez are the drivers. Current LMGT3 manufacturer winner in Le Mans, Porsche will have 3 cars in 2025 with 2 full-season cars in WEC and a third car being an invitational entry due to Manthey winning the GT Championship in Asian Le Mans Series 2024-25 season. In the car number 85, which is the Iron Dames crew, Celia Mardon, Rahel Fry and Michelle Gatting are the drivers. In the number 90, which is an invitational entry, Antares O, Loke Hartog and Klaus Bachler will be the drivers. And in the 92, we will have Ryan Hardwick, Ricardo Pera, and Richard Leitz. Corvette will also have 3 cars competing at Le Mans due to Ori Fidani winning IMSA Babakin Championship in 2024 and AWA will be competing in Le Mans this year alongside WEC full-season TF Sport cars. In the number 13 operated by AWA, the drivers will be Ori Fidani, Lars Kern, and Matt Bell. In the car number 33 by TF Sport, Ben Keating, Johnny Edgar and Daniel Juncadella will be the drivers. And in the 81, we will have Tom Van Rompuy, Rui Andrade and Charlie Eastwood. Corvette's main rival, Ford in 2025 will have only 2 cars at Le Mans operated by Proton Competition and not 3 like it was in 2024. In the car number 77, Bernardo Souza, Ben Tuck and Ben Barker are the drivers. While in the sister car number 88, the drivers are Stefano Gattuso, Gianmarco Leverato and Dennis Olsen. Ferrari is the manufacturer which will most have cars in the LMGT3 at Le Mans with 5 confirmed, being 2 WEC full-season entries by Vista AF Course, and more 3 additional cars which are exclusive for Le Mans with Kessel Racing, Richard Mille AF Course and Ziggo Sport Tempesta for being GT World Challenge Bronze Cup champion in 2024. In the car number 21 Vista AF Course, we will have François Heriot, Simon Mann and Alessio Rovera. In the sister car number 54, Thomas Floor, Francesco Castellacci and Davide Rigan are the drivers. In the car number 57 by Kessel Racing, only Takashi Kimura and Daniel Serra were confirmed at the moment. In the number 150 Richard Mille AF Course, Custodio Toledo, Lilo Wadu and Riccardo Agostini will be the drivers. And in the 193 Ziggo Sport Tempesta, we will have Jonathan Hui, Chris Froggatt and Eddie Cheever III. Mercedes is returning to Le Mans after 26 years and will have 3 cars being operated by Iron Lynx with the third one joining due to winning the ELMS LMGT3 Championship in 2024. In the car number 60, Claudio Schiavone, Matteo Cressoni and Matteo Caroli are the drivers. In the 61, Christian Ried, Lynn Hodenius and Maxime Mardon are the drivers. And in the car number 63, the drivers are Stephen Grove, Brenton Grove and Luca Stoltz. So guys, these are all the cars and teams which will be competing at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2025. In a late date, we will have another version of this video with the updated lineups because there are some teams which need to announce their complete lineup. And if you want to watch more videos about IMSA and WEC, consider subscribing to the channel to not lose them. We see you in the next videos.